that 1 second. He just needs to get an average move. So his issue is maybe playing just an average move when the time is that low. You just need to get anything off your mouse that you can, instead of always looking for the answer, because he's good at finding the answer. But when you have a second, you don't have time to process it.
Yeah. Subpar moves are acceptable when you're in a better position under time pressure, or at least even if they're not acceptable, that you don't have a choice. And so that's definitely what
Yeah,
Vincent's
they
going to
will
have
be
to do.
accepted.
Yeah, they will be accepted whether you like it or not. So, all right, well, we will see here. Going to be exciting. Computer says knight takes e5 is black's only move here, already with an only move arrow on the board. Fascinating.
Yeah, I
And
think knight takes
Wesley,
c6 and knight d4 is so good that you don't have a choice. You kind of have to play ball
yeah.
here. You can play d3, but it's just, why wouldn't you take on e5?
Okay, he doesn't. Oh my gosh. Knight takes f7 and knight g5 check. Will Vincent find it? Knight
And
takes
that walks into
f7.
bishop takes f3. Oh, Vincent just leaned in, Danny. That tells me I think he's
Oh,
calculating.
he saw it. You saw that sideways glance. Brilliancy on the board. His eyes darted across to look at Wesley So in the Zoom call. Likely players can see each
Yeah.
other there. So I think Vincent was doing the, hey, did you see that?
Yeah, exactly. And Wesley's got that wry, like, okay, it works. And that's the validation you need as a knight takes f7 player.
Okay, well, bullet, but all Vincent so far. Wesley So has to sack the queen. He's also down on time. So if you were looking for the storyline that says the underdog gets the job done, he might be about to get game one in bullet.
Yep, and the thing about bullet is it doesn't hide everything that's been happening, right? It doesn't make Wesley's openings better. They're going to still play the same openings, and Vincent has been crushing in the opening. He's been playing so well, so that's still going to happen in this format. I haven't seen Wesley really find an answer to that so far. It's this part of the bullet that really matters. How does Vincent handle his good position with 10 seconds?
Yep. No, you're totally calling it, because you have to just play good moves, not rely on the best moves anymore. Vincent is playing fast, but Wesley holding on. I mean, down a queen, this is kind of as tricky as it gets. Wesley is just trying to keep it messy.
Yeah, Rook takes b7 though. We got to be taking on b7, I think. Well, now think maybe bishop c6.
But... Yeah. Now there's bishop. Yeah. Maybe before you were right. Yeah.
Knight h2. Okay, time is getting real low here.
Yeah. Wesley trying to set up some sort of awkward idea that there could be a mating net down the road. Unlikely, but at least it's there.
He has it, though. I think Vincent is doing really, really well so far. He knows exactly what to do. h6. The queen's coming to g6. Rook takes g7 threat.
Wesley So goes down in game one. Amon Hamilton. We could have an upset right now. This
amazing, and that's Vincent just adapting a little bit to, it's sort of rising to the bullet occasion, right? He just knew that he had to make an adjustment, and he did. That was a much better time scramble. He never let his time really go under 2-3 seconds. He always stayed above, which would give him time to react to something really challenging, and he kept most of his moves to 1 to 2 seconds each.
Yeah, and sometimes the bullet portion does that to you, right? Even though you've lost some time scrambles before, those long thinks that get you into time scrambles have you in a different rhythm, right? Amon, you're in a different tempo. You're kind of still playing slower, and the bullet is like the kick in the butt that you need to just play faster. And we'll see if that is the start of Vincent having a very good bullet portion.
Yeah, and nothing for Wesley to be too concerned about, just in terms of the momentum or the actual score line, because it was neck and neck going in, which means 20 minutes on the match clock. There's loads of time to lose, to do well, to make a comeback. Anything can still happen. That game doesn't really define this portion at all.
All right. Well, okay. I'm just trying to get my head around this position right here. What is going on? Dead even. Weird pawn structure.
Yeah, it's almost like the queen side here is being held down by this b pawn. And I would say in a quick time format like this, I tend to prefer black, because everything is solid and safe on the queen side, and you kind of just ignore and go g5, g4. Like, yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
g5. I
just
think
like
that's
that.
what this position begs to be played.
Yeah, and Wesley brings the queen back to d1, which was just a blunder of the fork. And Wesley showing about as much emotion as he does, unless he's leaving the camera, which is just kind of a
Oh,
grimace of just like, what am I doing
g3.
here?
Danny, g3 is the real grimace here. Is
Oh,
yeah, you
oh,
can kind of split things open.
this is not what you wanted to start the bullet portion. Wesley So potentially facing a 2-game deficit against the underdog Keymer.
Yeah, the rook lifts. The king is going to be safe. No perpetual check at all. Rook g6 forces queen e2.
Yeah, Vincent plays the slow move there. Simple chess. At some point, oh, rook to f6, also nice. Are you okay? How are you breaking through? You're attacking the knight. But queen g5 check blunders the h pawn. So a little bit of life here for Wesley.
Yep, that was a mistake. And now the knight coming to g3. There's knight f5, obviously, but
Yeah,
need to deal with that. Queen f2 does not deal with it.
yeah.
Uh-oh. What
According to the
happens here?
computer, there queen to g5 was needed, but now Wesley still in trouble as the. Okay, what is going on? Knight f6 double check. I don't know what's going on here. All
Yeah, the
right.
knight's going to take the b pawn. That's kind of a big deal. And the rook on g5, it's placed so awkwardly.
Wow. Wesley is making this awfully tricky given the.
Knight c8?
Okay, now black has figured it out.
Yeah.
Should be okay. And I
Some
think
tense moments there, though. Like, you kind of doubt yourself for a moment. The knight is such a strange piece to navigate.
all right, but I think Wesley's luck has run out, and
That's right.
indeed he will be facing that 2-game deficit. You lose the G pawn, you start losing
I
more.
think the easiest way is just to take the pawn and go what? Rook. I was going to say rook h3, rook b8.
Yeah.
Rook h3,
No, but
knight e3 is a
what?
nice.
What?
Wait, what?